Okay. Hi. It's Lisa. And Sawyer. It's our first vlog. And he wanted to be with me for it. He thought that it would be helpful for him to be here and show you how easy it is with one. Mason's still sleeping, so it's just the two of us right now. We rarely get one-on-one time, so I figure let's have him help. So today I thought we would talk about the difference between being overprotective and not. So really the difference between moms and dads, because I think we all know that dads are not nearly as protective as moms, though not in every case. It really does vary on the couple and the parent themselves and the person themselves. But today we recently had one of our first experiences with that, because it snowed about, I don't know, like 3 feet. I don't know, that's even right. I have no idea how much is actually out there, but it's quite a bit. And we wanted to take the boys out. They love to go outside, and it wasn't so cold, but we have these little sleds where we can pull them, and we were going to just take them out in the backyard, which I was fine with until I realized how much snow was there. And it's not that it was hard to pull them through it, it's that we were kind of like breaking trail, and it's not so easy to do with kids in a sled, because if they hit where you've stepped, they fall over, and it was interesting. So we were walking, we have an acre of land, so we were walking in the backyard, and past our shed, we have a nice big backyard, and then past our shed is like woods, and my husband made a trail through there, so he was like, let's walk the trail with them, and we'll break trail. So we're walking through, and I was having a really hard time with pulling Mason, just because Jack, our dog, kept running back and forth through the trail that he was making with the sled first, and making holes, so I had to stop and reposition the sled, and it was interesting. So at one point, CJ came back and was like, let me help you, just to catch up at least, and he grabbed Mason's sled and started going, and I was walking behind while Sawyer was waiting up ahead and was totally fine with that. And Mason tipped over and was face first in the snow, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, CJ, his face is in the snow. And it was probably about a millisecond, but I thought it was a little bit, when you're in the moment, it felt like an hour that his face was in the snow. He immediately came over and flipped it back over and brushed the snow off, and he was a little surprised by it. He wasn't like crying hysterically, but he was definitely like, oh my God, what just happened? And I was like, CJ, oh my God, he's gonna get frostbite. His little face can't handle it. And then he started to cry a little more, and he said it was because I was freaking him out, which I may have been right, because I did kind of scream loud, but I don't know. So we'll never really know what made him cry, if it was the fact that his face went into the snow and dragged for a second, or if it was the fact that I screamed at CJ because I was nervous. But the moral of the story is that he didn't think it was a big deal. He was like, he actually even made a joke about how tomorrow we'll try dipping his face in battery acid, which I did not think was funny. And obviously he was joking about, because that's not even a funny thing to joke about. And anybody out there that was like thinking that they should call child services on us, it's not true. You would never do that. So we came inside, and he apologized, and I apologized, and we never were fine with stuff like that, but it was more just because we had totally different reactions, and I said, you have to let me be like that, because I'm their mom, and we have I carry them in my belly, and I don't think I'm overprotective, but I definitely have a different sense of feeling protective of them, because it's just different, and he's different too. And I don't know if a lot of people feel that difference with their husbands, but it's like the first time that's happened, and I think it's many more times to come. So I hope that we did good for our first vlog. That's it. I just wanted to talk about the difference, and we'll see how that continues to go. And we hope that if you had a snow day today, we hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then I hope you go in soon, because snow is the best, and we love it, and we love when Daddy's home, even when he's crazy. And we'll see you later. Say bye. Bye.